Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Czerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you? Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right. Czerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Czerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Czerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
I hear Asgol's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers.
I'm glad that Czerka put a capable woman in charge of the project. I've got every faith she'll do things right.
Lorso isn't the most popular executive I've worked under, but I'll say one thing. She gets the job done.
Yes?
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Czerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos. Our primary concern on Citadel Station is the restoration of Telos' surface. The Republic is eager to revitalize Telos as a benchmark for other such efforts in other systems. While a generous amount of credits has been budgeted to Telos, the bumbling of Chodo Habat and his Ithorians has squandered away much of these resources. For a project of this size, judicious planning and thrifty spending of resources is a necessity, something Habat fails to understand. Nonetheless, Czerka remains optimistic. There are many jobs we need assistance with. For someone with your experience, you would be well compensated. Czerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered the new droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again. Don't worry. Czerka wouldn't expect you to work unpaid and won't subject you to veiled threats and coercion like Habat. For your help in this matter, you will be paid the sum of 250 credits. You're right. 300 credits would be much more reasonable. Excellent. I will secure credits for your payment immediately. Oh, and here. You might need this to get into the hangar. Welcome back. Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Czerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Czerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Czerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities. I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him. I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Czerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts. Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces. If credits are what he wants, then Czerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Czerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council. Excellent. Czerka will be glad to be free of his baseless accusations and rumor-mongering.
I'm worried about the mercenaries we've been hiring. They outnumber the CSD, so if we can get
Fereki mangra, donoquo hereti, crisorcha ventissimi barachos. Chankita ne wambalico, de garantui cavadekes.
More where that came from.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. You should talk. Later. Doton Het. Nothing other than that he seems to spend most of his time here in the cantina. I was unaware of his dealings. If it's true that he's cutting into the exchange's territory freelance, then we need to teach him a lesson. Boys, I'd like you to teach Doton Het a lesson about crossing the exchange. Absolutely. We'll make sure Doton thinks a bit more carefully before cutting into exchange business.
Tung laldu chung nao. Dukan ni tunga gurka chino sonka tija noch.
Kawampe mito, di chuchiwa.
Chita pochuba si. Magtunga tabolya ba ng yung lumala. Keng bolya na bastok.
Oranda dure makasiwaba. Dua chesentones. Taras mucho kanweme dumasabu.
Chuta! Wata wamamuli rapicho.
Mosicho minton baramba tinito. Dos kapa, podita, jopa, wanadi, chorico so, betenyo chorana socha, molira, slima podwana.
Jirisin puto chubachibane jopa no wata no weche.
Rasha tugnolya yakta desa ubalia jetufurg. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chiluma lispa.
Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tachimurota kamsa, javaskobo sabjo, richiso karvenokso, mochitosa sagrindeyo, panisoko kran, jorka mata storch ban locha.
Chuta! Wata wamamuli rapicho.
Tung laldu chung nao. Dukan ni tunga gurka chino sonka tija noch.
Bundas, Hori Sidan Gelva, Vapuelta, Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Hori Kuflava, Vapuelta, Kuflava Nibu Gelva, Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Hori Kuflava, Vapuelta, Kuflava Nibu Gelva. Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Bundas, Hori Sidan Gelva, Vapuelta, Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Hori Kuflava, Vapuelta, Kuflava Nibu Gelva. Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Hori Kuflava, Vapuelta, Kuflava Nibu Gelva. Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. She enjoyed it out, and she behind Goruvio. Father will leave with that girl chief. Gonna do that. Hori Kuflava, Vapuelta, Kuflava Nibu Gelva. Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Bundas, Hori Sidan Gelva, Vapuelta. Kuflava Nibu Gelva Puelta. Sidan Gelva Vadinuga Gelva, Linda Kufna. Bundas, Hori Sidan Gelva, Vapuelta.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors. Actually, Master, it appears that it has a number of illegal modifications.
Sidan Gelfa Valinudan Gelfa Lindan Ufta.
Phew, I'm glad that's over. Still, death might have been preferable to the amount of paperwork I'm gonna have to fill out for this.
Let me take care of this. Pure Bazak.
Something up?
Yes. Have you come with questions? Ask, and I will answer.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way. I don't understand. I was just told that I would be taken to the Ithorian compound. I was to be given to an Ithorian, Chodo Habat. How dreadful. In that case, I believe I shall accompany you.
Excellent. I see my faith in your abilities was well-founded. We'd like to get this droid into service as quickly as possible. Opo Chano?
Taranamo sibu endasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha, donos everagith, wanara gorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata, loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi, du rantamana sobu.
Greetings, Executive Lorso. How may I be of service?
Just plug into the mainframe and get to work.
Right away, Executive Lorso.
You may go, Chano. I'm sure you have many repairs to see to.
Taranamo sibu endasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha.
Now then, your payment. Here are the credits agreed upon. There is another task I would like you to perform for me. Welcome back. You proved that you can handle yourself quite well in dealing with the retrieval of the droid intelligence. The next matter of business I would ask of you is much more delicate. When we first set up here on Citadel Station, the exchange was already quite well established. Lopax Slusk had more influence over business matters than the Telosian government. To ensure our success, we involved ourselves with the exchange. And now that we have a handle on the situation, we wish to unentangle ourselves from them. If you know anything about the exchange, then you know that they would not take this well. Slusk is loath to have his hands removed from any business on the station. So a more direct method will have to be taken. To put it plainly, I want you to kill Lopax Slusk. I realize it won't be an easy task, as Slusk keeps himself well protected. You would be well compensated for it. I have a feeling they won't just let you march into their offices. Luxa is Slusk's second. She spends little time in the exchange offices, though, preferring the cantina in the urban module. She might be able to set up an appointment. Good. I will be happy to continue our working relationship.
sorry, but I don't show you as having an appointment. If you need one, they can be made through Luxa. At the cantina, most likely. Good day.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here? Czerka Security Division. They've been known to break into apartments from time to time. Think they're above the law, you know how Czerka is. But I'm still curious why you're barging in here. Does a locked door mean nothing to you? Take what you want and get out of here. You again? What do you want now? What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor. No, wait, you can't tell Czerka where I am. They'll kill me for sure. Fine then. Here's 500 credits. Take them and forget you ever met me. And if Gren really did send you, tell him thanks. Don't be too surprised if I'm not here when you get back.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there. For the services you have offered to Czerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement. I have just finalized a working agreement with these two gentlemen, Czerka's two newest contract employees. Be reasonable. I have given them a contract and my word that they will be safe from TSF persecution. Gentlemen, would you excuse us? Welcome back. Finally. He's eluded Czerka's best agents, and I'm glad to hear of your success. I see. Then all that remains is to finish this business. I could certainly use your assistance if you are offering it. You could bring Batono out of his apartment and lead him into a trap. I will send some mercenaries to intercept you, and likely no one would suspect your involvement. Yes, that is a good plan. Lead him into our little snare, and my men will take care of the rest.
Good day. How may I help you? If you will allow me to look at it, yes, this is indeed a Czerka-manufactured holdout blaster. Czerka Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some non-standard modifications. I'm sorry, but that's all I can tell you.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
You're back. Are you ready to get going? All right, let's get going.
Right on schedule. Is the Jedi with Batono.
Right on schedule? I knew I shouldn't have trusted you.
You should have stayed in hiding, Batono.
So this is how it ends. When Czerka kills this planet again, you'll remember this moment, believe me.
Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Executive Lawso asked me to tell you that your payment is waiting with her. I think it'd probably be a good idea for us to get out of here before the TSF starts asking questions.
What is it?
I hear you.
Something I can help you with? What is it? The real Batu Rem or the assassin Batu Rem? Oh, what is it? Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Czerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know. What is it? What have you discovered? There is a bounty on the escapees. If you provide us with information pertinent to their capture, you'd be rewarded whenever they were returned to our custody. What? How? Damn that woman. Do you have any proof? No, but if you don't have any hard proof, the Council won't listen. I believe you. That Lorsa woman is up to no good. She's got her hands mixed into all the shady dealings of the station, but she's too good at covering her tracks. If you find anything else out, let me know. Something I can help you with? A blaster. I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this? Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news. Yes, that is true. But a weapon with these black market editions should not be available on the station. When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it. We have found a number of blasters similar to this one, as well as a crate of contraband weapons upgrades. A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course. Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Noka Kamaran Endoso Ranwid no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Noka Kamaran Endoso Ranwid no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu.
Let's settle this.
Hello there. Is that all? What a disappointment. Yes, what you were told is true. I can arrange meetings with Lopax Lawson, but you'd have to give me a good reason. Well, that's hardly reason enough. Tell you what, I heard about what you did down at the docks. I could use someone capable like yourself to do some work for me. Just consider it a little test. No? How disappointing. But don't worry. In addition to setting up a meeting with Slusk for you, I'll also pay you for services rendered. Good. Rejection is just one of the many things I don't take too kindly. I need to make a transaction with 2 bounty hunters that have recently arrived on Citadel Station. Very simple. Weapons for credits. I want you to go in my place as my representative. They're being very careful, and I'd rather not be bothered. Here, this case holds the weapons they'd like to purchase. Does not tell the place of the meeting. Only to go to the medical unit in residential 082 and await a communication. In exchange for the weapons case? 500. You'll receive your cut from that amount. They'd be very foolish if that was their plan. I'd hope they knew better than to try and cross the exchange. And I'll be waiting.
Pamaranga dori savota, govana ne, sucha talabache kamantuch, protecjota. Etes krims chinor tahem ben shkokolmi, onrama nikodos, shnor halamuri.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu es rectonatada be mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra. Tonoranga manakan, ipo inshawa. In Wamagro, me rangana noruja. In Wamagro, me rangana noruja. Tonos imaragith, wanarakora chidrunga sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Tonos imaragith. Wanarakora chidrunga sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Tonos imaragith. Wanarakora chidrunga sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Machabi doko. Tonoranga manachunga. In Wamagro. Me rangana noruja. Ramana Kojugiza. Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha, Boka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos Emeregith, Wanarakora Chidrunga, Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Boka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu. Donos Emeregith, Wanarakora Chidrunga, Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Boka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du rantamana sobu. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu es rectonatada be mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chabi mo jubu kosoracha. Chabi doko. Tonaranga manachunga. Donos imaragith. Wanarakora chidrunga sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwid no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Donos imaragith. Wanarakora chidrunga sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwid no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Machabi doko, tonaranga manachunga. Febko emariam ga watasitu insula raka chata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wala si chukoratawa. Machabi doko, tonaranga manachunga. Tonaranga manakaran, ipo inshawa. Ansanacha, tu es rectonatada kachat.
Do you really think it's a good idea to be working for the Exchange? Is it really worth it, though? I don't know if we can trust Lorso either. I mean, it takes something to ally yourself with the Exchange. As long as you're ready for it. But I hope it doesn't come to that.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim.
I hear you. Be careful. I would not put too much trust in the exchange. Even if Luxa is not deceiving you, their dealings will unlikely be safe. It may be a good idea to prepare yourself for a confrontation.
Gumasone, Pachido Pachawa Chanamaba. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Paramakawana Kojokitsa Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu,
Dawachosimu poindorakawa ichirendumo parama kawana abawasi. Yukroren man mapusiti nolara. Moka kamaran endosoran wino chabi. Duran tamana sobu.
Still in one piece? I heard something about a violent disturbance in the residential module. Nothing to do with you. Odd. Well, at least the transaction was successful. It was successful, wasn't it? I see. Well, I suppose you earned it. Very well. Keep. I've got some more work for you, if you're up for it. A matter of a rather sizable debt owed to the exchange. And you will. I just need you to perform this one last service for me. Getting right to the point. I like that. Opo Chano, one of Czerka's droid technicians, owes a sizable gambling debt from his last stay on Nar Shaddaa. We've been patient with him, but we can only let a debt go unpaid for so long.
Oh, I know how that works. Gambler's down on his luck, almost out of credits and doesn't know what to do, then bam, there's a credit line all ready to go. His luck's gotta change, right? So he makes a few more rounds of Pazak and he's desperate now, desperate to win, little knowing that the decks stacked against him in those 20s are never coming. Next thing he knows, his luck still hasn't changed. In fact, the only thing that has changed is now he owes his life's worth to some exchange boss, and he's getting intimate with a stimmed-up goon with a fist the size of his face.
Hey, that's the business. I can't be responsible for your lack of control.
Lack of control? Why? Ah, never mind.
You'll find Chano in Unit B2, Residential 082. Tell him his time is up and we want those credits. Then rough him up, put some fear into him. Make sure he understands the situation. Look, if I wanted you dead, I think I'd send some armed killers. And Chano's harmless. He's just a technician. I wouldn't worry yourself. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Sidan Gelfa Vanino Gelfa Linda Trusta. Venturas. Dirimo di Nibelunga di Gelfa. Fane Rurisa Rufine Andevat. Ufta Gelkif.
Korjogitsa. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mojubu and Kosoracha, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka, Sa in Chobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Bomababe want to susin to Mukarata. Tu es rectonatada ber mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra. Parama kawana kojogitsa. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu and kosoracha. Moka kamaran and doso ran with no chabi. Du rantamana sobu, donos emeragith, wanarakorachi drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata, bomababe want to susin to mukarata, tu es rectonatada ber mabar chokto, torenibu inturata sisi me borokra.
Hey, what are you doing there? Don't play games with me. Now step towards me and keep your hands where I can see them. I'm going to place you under arrest and take you down to the TSF station for further questioning. Come with me peacefully, and I won't need to cause you any harm. We'll see about that.
Kawana Korjogitsa. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi mo Jubu and Kosoracha, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka, Sa in Chobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos emeragith, wanarakorachi drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata, bachabi doko, donaranga manachunga, bachabi doko, donaranga manachunga. Taranamo sibu and dasarans, krema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu and kosoracha, bomababe want to susin to mukarata, tu es rectonatada ber mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra. Donos emeragith, wanarakorachi drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata. Bachabi doko, donaranga manachunga. Parama kawana. Inwamagro, meiranga nanoruta. Bachabi doko.
About time you showed up, Samhan. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule.
Moka kamaran and doso ran with no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
You don't understand how it is with Czerka.
When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we?
The
faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You are all under arrest, and those goods will be taken as evidence. And you, we're curious about your involvement as well. Quit your protestation, Samhan. We all know your little secret. The circumstances have changed. You will be coming with us. So what do you have to say for yourself? Whatever you say. Now, you'll be coming with us.
Time to take you down to size.
This shall not stop us for long.
Time to take you down to size.
Donos emeragith, wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To esrectonatada bear mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra. Donos emeragith, wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Ramana.
I don't know what that witch did to you, but she's dragging you down into whatever hole she came out of. I'm only saying this because there's still a chance for you to stop this before whatever darkness she brought on you eats you alive. Alright, I tried. But whatever's consuming you, it's affecting everyone else. You may be strong enough to handle it, but the others may not.
Tonoranga manakaran, Ipo inshawa, Donos emeragith, wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha, Dosimana rachata, Donos emeragith, wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha, Dosimana rachata. In Wamagro, may rangana noruta, the ranamo sibu and dasarans, Krema sunkun ratungala, Chawi mo jubu and kosoracha.